Ajayi, and I'm an artist based in Glasgow in Scotland. And here on my channel, I love to share what I get up to in the studio. So today, I wanted to share my working process for this art piece, and it isn't finished. I actually already started working on it today, and I thought I should share just maybe 30 minutes here with you guys of whatever my process is going to be in working on this. I am currently letting some of the face dry because I don't really like the way it's turned out. And I've been working on these flowers. I might come back into this as well, and maybe on this butterfly as well. I think it's mostly dry now. So yeah, I'm just gonna get back to working on this art piece. So let's see how far I get in doing that for the rest of this time. So welcome, welcome. If you've not been here before, I love to share what I get up to in my art studio. I like to inspire, encourage people to find their creative style and really start enjoying a creative journey for themselves. So yeah, that is what I like to do here. And then also I do sell my work locally and also online at my website as well. So yeah, it's a lot of fun to be able to have the opportunity to be creative. It's not everyone that can do that. I'm fully aware of that. But it adds so much to our life. Even if it's a little time that we give ourselves, it adds a lot. So I really encourage you as well to do that. So yeah, I'm just going to get straight into trying to figure out what I want from this painting. And I wanted to work on the flowers because I didn't like the way that it was before. So I have come back in to start doing that. And really the flowers are usually what gives me a lot of turmoil in my artwork. I really want to be able to express the flowers a lot better in my paintings. So that is what I've been focusing on a lot more recently, because I really want to get that to a place where I'm comfortable. A place where I'm comfortable, really just add in my flowers. So that is what I've been doing, and it's interesting. It's an interesting journey so far. So yeah, I'm not talking very much because I'm concentrating so much, but trying to also add like other remnants, little areas in between as well. And just to make it look quite natural as I'm doing that. Let's see. So let's put some more of this in. So just mixing the colors and just looks so good now. Compared to what it was before, it's so much better. And then on to like different areas. Let's see. So the color of mixture is very bright. Just gonna mix it around. Just push some of this nose back as well. Oh, Alexa, stop. So that's one of my alarms. I think I'll have another one again, not too soon from that one. So I am looking here at how I want to expand the rest of this. I really love the way these flowers have turned out. They look so good. Oh my goodness. I couldn't have imagined them looking so good. Right, what do I want to do with the butterfly? I feel like I want to make this butterfly really, really pop. So I'm going to start with the background. What I think I want to add in there is like some really interesting deep colors in some areas. Let's go right in here. Actually, these are some colors that could be in the flowers as well. Just add them in some areas and build that up. Yeah, so the butterfly, let's do that, and then add some other colors coming out a bit more. I think the more I'm working with my acrylic, I'm understanding a bit more about what it is that I need to do to get the effect I want. So I want my characters to be really, what's the word? Ethereal, I think is the word. So I'm really looking at how to introduce that, carrying the colors around the painting, starting to add in my signature, kind of like lily cloud flurries coming in. I feel like I want to do like a stormy hair situation. I like how this is, like these little strands of hair coming down. Because I've not done hair coming down like this. I really like the way they play in here. But I am going to take them away. I like it, but I want to change it for something else. So what is that something else? Like a darker background. Alexa, stop. So I don't even know which alarm that is because I had so many of them set up. So I'm gonna also fill that other side in. Basically, I'm just gonna paint as long as I think I want to paint because I've mixed up my alarms. I actually haven't had breakfast yet, which is quite interesting because I came in after doing my school run and just wanted to get straight into painting. And there you go. I've been painting ever since. So I really want to, I do want to open this up and I don't. So I don't know, do I want to give her a bigger forehead? I feel like I should because her eyes, I don't like where her eyes are. So I feel like I should give her a bigger forehead. So I'm just going back and forth, trying to decide this. And maybe I should make that dark up there as well. Don't know. All right, let me see. Because that was the color purple, which I haven't mixed a lot of, and I'm going to do now. And introduce that into this whole mix. So this is actually more of a violet. So this lighter color is starting to bring in some shapes. I'm going to spritz some of this so that it drips. I like my drips. So let's do some drips. So I did this to kind of like blend the layers a little bit so that it's not just only one layer, and then I'm going to try and use some other tools now. So I like this so far the way it is. So can use other tools to get more effects on this. So I usually have like birds as well as part of my pieces. So I'm thinking I might add like a swan or two over here. Trying to think about it. Let me just see, looking at it. I love the flowers, very big and very prominent. I try to add different sizes in here. And now I'm going to see if I can add a swan over here. So a swan or two. I usually have two swans actually. I'm trying to think how I'm going to add this little character in. So this is still wet, so the actual paint is blending, which is fine. I'm using some of that also into this and carrying some of that blue and colors into the face. I'm gonna do another swan as well. Right, where am I gonna put the other one? Not too far away. Just face them the other way. I don't know, are they too close? Could refine that a little bit, but they're supposed to be together, so why would I do this other one further away? I don't know. Let's maybe look in that direction. Looking that way, I'll put a little beak. Yeah, I need to use a different brush, but that's fine. This is all adding to the expression. I'm gonna go up here. Yeah, I should use a more turquoise color. Ooh, I like that. water coming into this area here, because I like to bring it like the water is going into the face a bit. So the painting is changing quite a bit. And this is the moment I look for when I put something down and I'm not sure where it's going, and then it's like it just starts to metamorphosize, and I could use a smaller brush, but so as soon as I add my swans, a lot of the time then it's like, right, okay, I can see how the water is supposed to be going and how I'm supposed to carry some of these colors and what I can do with that then. So like this can also drip as well, because I'm just gonna keep adding some water. I can actually spritz it and let that do some more of a drip. So it's changing a bit more and some other things are going on. So it looks like there's like a mountain there, which I like. Let's bring some of this in. And so I keep using the drips to like kind of carry, to add extra like stuff in the painting, like movement. I think that's more what I use that for. So bringing in a slightly different blue. So here it's also blending a little bit. So I've brought in a bit of turquoise. There's no eyes still here. It's very interesting situation. I'm trying to think what I want to do with this. So that's changed quite a bit already. And so when it dries, I can start putting some more layers, like more turquoise, lighter, maybe mixed with more white. I can start working on these eyes. Right now it's wet. Is it wet? Let's see. Oh, yeah, still wet. That area there. Maybe I can work on the lips a little bit. So this is what I do, kind of like go around and keep adding to different areas. So I'm working. But yeah, so this canvas, this board that I'm working on, I had a different image here and I've been working on it this morning already. And you can see the difference even with the time that we've been together. And I like to scratch into it like abstracted writing scribbles here. So some of the yellow is coming through the purple there. It's still very wet, so what was that I was going to do? The lips. Work a little bit on the lips. I usually like using my fluorescent colors on the lips. So I'm just trying to look for where I've put all those paints, because I've been moving things around in my studio and I don't seem to be able to see my fluorescent pinks. Just quite interesting. So I'll be more organized next time, I think. Let's see if I can mix some colors that I like for this lips. Anyway, bring in another color that I haven't got in it. So I have got magenta. I love painting, it's just so much fun. So this is my creative outlet. Everybody has something that they have an interest in that they would love to do, and I encourage you to do it. So my kids, I put them in at to school, and then I'm home, and this is what I do until I take a lunch break, and it's time to pick them up. But also I've been organizing my artwork for restocking in the shops that I put my work in locally. And I want to start add in these abstracted portraits in as part of the artwork and see what that's like. I am not one that I would say move towards realism. I really like abstracts. And so, how would I then tell my story with my portraiture, with my characters? And I've been struggling with making them a bit more realistic. Like, I'll show you. Like this piece here, she has got more of the features you'd expect to see in a portraiture, even though she's still not as realistic as she could be. But you can see she has the eyes. You can see that she has uh, like the floral element that I brought in here. And then this part here is what I'm going to try and do up here, is to have kind of like a cloud, kind of storm landscape option in the hair. And here I've put a barn owl, which I don't really want to touch anymore. I would have maybe preferred my swans, but I'm trying to try the different birds that I like to watch. I love birds. So yeah, I tried to tell a different story in this one. So once the different layers dry, this took some time to get to this point. I can lighten some areas in here and make it a bit more, detailed. So this is where I'm heading with it. So I will, with her hair, like here being the water area, and yeah. So that's what this area is here. It's like it would be her hair. So if, for example, I put something lighter here, but then the thing is I need to be looking at contrast. So this flower, for it to stick out, I have to have something dark behind it, I feel. It could be brown, it could be depending on the color story, but I seem to like my blues. I've realized that I love my blues a lot. So I've been trying to fight it, but I'm learning that I have to balance other colors into it. So this is what's going on here. So I didn't have a plan. The image I had originally was a lot more pretty, just like a pretty face, and that was it. But I want to tell a story, because just having a pretty picture for me doesn't work, because I'm a storyteller. So this for me feels like there's something else going on. You can see the hint of the face, but there is other things going on, and I like this better. It's very weird because it gives room for something else, a different narrative. So once things have dried on this piece, I'll be able to come back in and add some more and fine tune these swans, because they don't look anything like that. The butterfly as well, I'll be able to come in and add more detail into the butterfly. And yeah, so, and highlights and build it up. But I really love the way the flowers have worked out. I'm trying to figure out how to make it that they're facing different ways. So this is a bit more up, which is fine. This is towards us, but I need to learn how to push into the layers, so that probably here I would have had to make it a bit darker if I wanted us to go deeper into that. But I want to be able to show the folds of the flowers a lot better, and that's what all this time working away is supposed to be helping me to do, to get the shadows. So that's what I am trying to do. I'm like, right here, what would this look like? I should have like an example sample in front of me, but I don't, which is not necessary. I'm not quite sure how to help you with that. Oh, she's talking to me, thinking I'm talking to her. That's my Echo. I call her Echo, but I don't want to say her name. But yeah, anyway, so basically just spending my time going back and forth and working out how to make this florals a lot more the way that I want them. So that's what I've been going on doing. And it's fun figuring out where the shadows and the colorful shadows are going to be. So yeah, I'm going to keep on painting, and maybe the next time I'm on here you will see like a face, but for now that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to get back to it, and I will see you guys next time that I'm here doing a live. And this has been fun sharing as well. So I'll see you guys. Enjoy the rest of your day, and please do find something creative to get your teeth into, because it's so much fun. So much fun to be able to create artwork. So I'll see you guys soon, but do check out my channel and see what else I get up to. If you have any questions, please do let me know. I will answer them for you there in the comments as well. But yeah, I'm gonna go off and enjoy some breakfast and then maybe come back and get back to this as well. But I thought I should share some of this, and I really love the way it looks in the actual camera as well. So yeah, I will speak to you guys next time. Bye for now.